On the set of the talk show, the host asked, "Who's the most two-faced person you know?" I didn't hesitate. My finger shot straight toward the movie star sitting beside me. Kian Chun. Total ice king in public, but his close friend's Instagram story? Nothing but thirst traps. The host blinked, clearly caught off guard. "I'm serious," I said, shrugging. Every day it's either a stiff professional headshot or some ridiculous bathroom mirror selfie, towel barely clinging on. You know the kind I mean? The other guests exchanged puzzled glances, shaking their heads. Meanwhile, the live chat exploded. So that's why Kian keeps dyeing his hair every week. Peacocking for her, clearly. Is she serious? He's obviously smitten. That's targeted seduction. His close friends list has one person. And she's calling him out on live TV. I can't. My villainous role in the new show had turned me into a complicated headline magnet. Other actors got buzz, I got trending hashtags. Hashtag Chloe Bai is a villain in real life, viral. Hashtag Chloe Bai is a toxic manipulator, viral. Old classmates and industry contacts dug up every rumor they could find, labeling me a bully, manipulative, toxic to the core. In Hollywood terms, I was infamous. I wasn't even supposed to be on this press junket. My agent had fought tooth and nail to get me a seat. "You're on the panel with Kian Chun and Nina Lee. Use it. Make some buzz," my agent had said. Kian Chun, the male lead, Oscar-winning, notorious for his cold demeanor. Nina Lee, the female lead, the new darling of the industry. And me, a scrappy Z-lister with a knack for chaos. The segment? Two would dance, two would sing. I could handle anything, singing, dancing, rapping, but I wasn't naive. Nina slid into my DMs instantly. "Chloe, I can't sing. Can I take the dance segment instead?" Classic move. Kian, a Juilliard-trained dancer, would clearly pick dance. Nina wanted her on-screen ship secure. I sighed, grabbed singing. Nina chose dancing. And then Kian did the unexpected. He picked singing. With me. I raised an eyebrow. Can he even carry a tune? He'd better not drag me down. Show day arrived. The third male lead canceled last minute, replaced by a jet-lagged director fresh from the States. Nina had to dance solo. I was stuck with Kian for the duet. The stage felt like a battlefield. Me, the villain, in a white dress with a scandalous slit, standing next to Kian in black. I braced myself. The live chat was merciless. Why is Chloe Bai so desperate? That slit is up to her ribs. How did she end up with Kian? That manipulative witch stole Nina's spot. Wait, is he into Chloe? The host, trying to hype the crowd, had us reenact a famous scene. Kian and Nina's version? A choke kiss. Conveniently, the host stood in front of them, obscuring the view. The comments went nuclear. "They're kissing. I can't. This is it. They're official." When it was my turn, I hesitated. "Are you sure about this?" I asked. The chat filled with scorn. I sighed and stepped up. I threw myself into full method mode, creeping, obsessing, peering from behind a potted plant. I mimicked a 1950s housewife on the edge of a breakdown, smashing a prop face with calculated precision. Kian froze. Nina blinked. The host looked baffled. "What?" I said. "That's the character." Nina forced a laugh. "Wow, Chloe, you're amazing. I could never do that." The chat adored it. "Chloe, did you hear that?" Nina just complimented her. "Not sure if it's skill or chaos, but yes, she's good." I nodded politely. "Really? Well, if you can't manage it, you just need more practice." Nina's smile stiffened. The host, sweating bullets, moved us to a game, eating watermelon in pairs. The fastest team would make the losers play truth or dare. Everyone expected Kian to pick Nina. He strode straight toward me. "Ms. Bai, be my partner?" I paused. "Open your mouth. Let me see your teeth." The chat went haywire. "Kian, no. Why her? Is she his dentist now? Chloe Bai has zero chill." I agreed. Nina got paired with someone else. I grabbed a hair tie, planted my feet, and held the melon. When the buzzer rang, I obliterated the fruit in seconds, leaving only rind. When Kian's turn came, I gave him a warning glance. He nodded, serious. We lost. He picked truth. How many letters are in the first name of the person you like? A tiny smile, almost private. 4. Nina blushed beside me, giggling. The chat erupted. 4 letters. It's Nina. He picked Chloe to lose, so he could confess to Nina. Then my turn. Who's the most two-faced person you know? I didn't hesitate. Kian Chun. Total Ice King, but his close friends' Instagram? Pure thirst traps, professional half-nudes, bathroom selfies, pool pics, gym selfies. You've all seen them, right? The host shook his head. Nina looked furious. The chat melted down. Wait, he likes her? Her name's 2 characters in Chinese. He meant Chloe. All that thirst trapping and she had no idea. The host turned to Kian. Is that true? Before he could answer, a producer whispered something. Our phones buzzed. His team had issued a statement. His social media had been hacked and the posts weren't his. The chat flipped. I knew it. Kian would never. And yet, I couldn't shake the sour feeling in my stomach. The host beamed at the audience. And now, let's welcome our surprise guest. A familiar voice answered, warm and steady.
Chloe.
Long time no see. My entire body went rigid. Evan. Evan Xie stepped into the lights, taller than I remembered, sharper features, the same gentle eyes. My childhood best friend. The boy who once told me, when I confessed I wanted to be an actress, then I'll become a director. Life happened. His parents divorced, he'd moved overseas, and we eventually lost touch. But here he was. Evan smiled at me before facing the camera. Hi everyone. I'm Evan Xie, director and Chloe Bai's childhood best friend. The chat detonated instantly. The Evan Xie? Kin winner? USC grad? He's her best friend? Look at the way he's staring at her. He said it so proudly. Territory marked. Evan was seated right beside me. Meanwhile, Kian Chun looked like someone had just forced him to swallow gravel. The host leaned in. Evan, you've been away in the States for years. Why return now? Evan didn't answer right away. It wasn't a sudden decision. I've wanted to come home every day since the moment I left. His voice softened. As for what brought me back, well, I came home for someone. My best friend, Chloe. My chest tightened. I smacked his arm lightly. Evan, you sap. You actually didn't forget me. The chat howled. She is so oblivious. It's painful. Evan, sweetheart. She's not picking up any hints. Why does Kian look like he wants to flip a table? I ignored the chaos online and dove straight back into conversation with Evan. How's the food in LA? Still nothing but sad desk salads. Worse. That explains it. You're so skinny your face could slice fruit. Nina forced a polite giggle. Wow, Chloe, you two are really close. Almost like a couple. I blinked at her. You seriously need your eyes checked, Nina. She looked like she bit into a lemon. And just like that, the show wrapped. The production had us all stay at the same hotel, each in separate rooms. I had just stepped out of the shower when someone knocked. When I opened the door, I nearly yelped. It was Kian, wearing only a towel. My shower isn't working, he said calmly. Can I use yours? My gaze betrayed me. I stared straight at his torso, the trail of water dripping down his abs. The exact same view from all those supposed hacked photos, only right in front of me, real enough to touch. I swallowed.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. He slipped inside, and I tried not to combust. After he left, I flopped on the bed to scroll through Instagram. And there it was. A fresh post from Kian. Uploaded 2 minutes ago. A damp-haired selfie. I snorted. This hacker is really committed. Feeling mischievous, and still salty over the watermelon fiasco, I fired off a teasing comment. OMG, Kian's so hot, I love it. Your abs are amazing. Why did you stop posting the towel pics? I miss those. I sent it, and went to sleep, blissfully unaware. Morning came. My phone vibrated nonstop. My agent's voice nearly shattered my eardrum. Chloe, what did you do? Open your phone. I checked. I was trending. Everywhere. Hashtag Chloe Bai loves Kian's abs. Hashtag Kian Chan got his account back. Hashtag Chloe and Kian. Hashtag Kian Chan sorry.
Wait, what?
Kian had replied to my comment. One word. Sorry. I just stared.
What?
The comments were unhinged. Chloe is unintentionally the funniest woman alive. Kian, you liar. Hacked.
Please.
You've been thirst-trapping her. He said sorry because he got caught flirting. She probably thought his account was still hacked. I'm crying. My unofficial ship with Kian was now more popular than his carefully curated one with Nina. I wanted to evaporate. My agent rubbed his temples. Actually, this is good.
We can use this.
Lean into it a little. I stared at him in horror. Eventually, I opened my messages with Kian. I had to apologize. Kian, I am so sorry. I really want to top. I froze. My phone auto-sent the message. I meant to write talk. Talk. 2 minutes had passed. Too late to unsend. I could already picture my obituary. Then, a reply popped up. Don't rush. My soul left my body. I typed back instantly. I'm not rushing. I threw my phone onto the bed.
Why did I send that?
I scrambled to fix it. That was a typo. I'm so sorry. His answer came after what felt like an eternity. Okay. I died again. For the rest of the day, I avoided him like he carried the plague. For games and partner assignments, I picked Evan every time. Kian watched silently from a distance. During a break, Evan sat beside me. Chloe, does Kian like you? You should ask him. Do you like him? The question landed like a weight on my chest. Do I? I didn't know. All I knew was that when he was near, my heartbeat lost its rhythm. Evan saw something shift in my expression. He forced a smile. If you don't, then maybe consider me. We're the childhood friends to lovers cliché, remember? His smile was sweet, but his eyes held something raw. I lowered my gaze. Evan, don't say that. I'm not worth that. His expression hardened. Chloe, what aren't you telling me? Before I could answer, the break ended. On the walk back, Nina sidled up beside me. Her lips curved. So, Chloe, how does it feel? Having your cake and eating it too? I blinked at her. What cake? Do you want a snack? Her face twisted. Are you really this stupid? No. I said, are you? She stomped away. After filming, we had a group dinner. Kian excused himself early. Nina slid a full glass of wine across the table toward me. Chloe, I hear you're a heavy drinker. A toast. Evan lunged for it immediately. She doesn't drink. I'll take that. I shoved his hand away, grinning. Relax, Evan. I've got this. Holding the glass aloft, I declared, I could drink this whole bottle and feel nothing. And then I accidentally spilled half of it. And then a little more on the floor. I sipped daintily, the tiniest taste. Downed it. Your turn. I sat back, satisfied. Evan stared at his pants, frozen. This is how you drink a bottle?
Oops. Sorry.
Next time, I'll aim left. He just sighed. It's fine. They're dark. Keep going. He really was a good friend. I drank all night, but something was off.
Dizzy.
My vision blurred. I staggered to my feet. Are you okay? Evan asked. Fine. I lied. He was about to step forward when Nina interjected. I'll take her, Evan. You know, paparazzi. It's better if a guy and a girl aren't alone together. He hesitated, then nodded. Nina hustled me to the elevator. Director's worried about stalkers, she slurred. We're swapping rooms. You're 406. Don't forget. She shoved a key card into my hand. I stumbled into the room, suddenly hot and disoriented. Bathroom first.
Wait.
Kian had used my shower last night. Fair's fair. I grabbed my toiletries and headed back into the hall. Kian opened the door. His face turned scarlet. You actually came? I'm not ready. It's fine, I mumbled. You get ready. I'll shower first. He nodded, still flustered. The cold water cleared my head, but the heat didn't leave. My body felt restless. I dressed and stepped out, ready to leave, then froze. Kian was on the bed, shirtless, abs impossible to ignore, and his hands tied to the headboard. I couldn't look away. My hand moved on its own, brushing his stomach. I'm ready, he stammered, eyes averted. I didn't know what you wanted, he added. So I just went along. If you promise to be responsible. His nervous babble made me impatient. I leaned forward and kissed him. Morning brought realization and a thud to my stomach. I woke up sore. An arm draped over me. Naked. Next to Kian Shin. Naked.
Oh, my God.
I scrambled. Clothes were gone. Only his towel and yesterday's clothes remained. I slipped into them and ran. Back in my room 406, the puzzle clicked. Nina. She'd drugged me. She'd given me the wrong key. She wanted me to walk in on the director and ruin myself. I glanced down at Kian's discarded clothes. Well, she got her wish. Just with the wrong man. It was the last day of filming. Makeup tried to blend foundation on my neck. I flinched.
No.
That's okay. I'm wearing a turtleneck. Nina smirked. Chloe, silly. You have to blend, or your neck will look darker than your face. I refused. Her smile widened. On set, I spotted Kian. I couldn't meet his gaze. I babbled to Evan instead. The breakfast. So breakfasty. And your shirt.
Blue.
Huh. Evan tilted his head. You okay? My life was over. The host was commenting on outfits. Everyone had red accents, except me, in an oversized button-down shirt and black pants. Chloe, what a unique look, Nina said. So big. Is that menswear? You're blind, I snapped.
Kian looked sad.
The live chat noticed. Wait, why is she the only one not in red? That's my husband's morning after look, big shirt, walk of shame, the final game, water dunk, red light, green light. Nina stood beside me. Mind if I stand here? Game started. On red light, she slammed into me. I dodged, she went flying. Buzzer. Nina soaked. She tried to sabotage me 3 more times. Each time, dunked herself instead. Final round. We both lost. She looked triumphant. Yes. Everyone blinked. I mean, it's fun. Let's go, Chloe. Kian and Evan both stood. I'll take her punishment. Nina blushed. Oh, Kian, that's okay. I mean her, Kian said, pointing at me. I braced myself. Water hit.
Cold.
Before I could catch my breath, Nina was on me, towel rubbing my chest, tugging at my collar. Chloe, you'll catch a cold, oh. Chloe, what are those marks on your neck? She covered her mouth. Oh my God. I didn't mean. I'm so sorry. Everyone knew. The chat vanished. Wait. Kian or Evan? Or both?
Poll.
Chloe plus Evan 1. Chloe plus Kian 2. Both 3. I'm spamming 3. This was not what I expected. Nina's face twisted with fury. Chloe.
Who was that?
We're on a live show. This is unprofessional. And then the footage appeared on the big screen.
Me.
Stumbling, half drunk, fumbling with a keycard. Walking into room 406, the director's room.
The
director? Nina gasped, feigning shock. Chloe, I know you want to advance your career, but him? A married man? To ruin his family. Evan, thinking I'd gone to my own room, jumped to his feet. Nina, what is this? You set her up. I had never seen him like this. Fury shook his body, his hands trembling. My mind flashed back. That cruel, long-ago email from him. I'm busy, Chloe. Stop bothering me. I glanced at Kian. He was watching. Quiet. Observant. The chat was in meltdown.
No.
Not the director. I am going to be sick. She wouldn't with 2 hotties right there? It's Hollywood. Resources. Gross. My life is a lie. Nina smirked. But then the footage moved. I was leaving 406 a minute later, holding my toiletry bag. No one could leave a director's room that fast. The audience exchanged confused looks. Kian stood. His voice, low and hurt, cut through the chaos. Stop the tape. Nina blinked. Kian, don't you want to see? Even if it wasn't the director, someone. Stop it. The director, flustered and eager to clear his name, fumbled. Right. Tape off. End of story. He accidentally hit fast forward. Timestamp. 7 a.m. There I was, creeping out of Kian's room, wearing his oversized shirt. Me. Director, you are so fired. The live chat exploded. 222222222222222. KICHLO is real. It's canon. Poor Evan. He looks like he's going to cry. KIN. That's my girl. Smug, JPG. I couldn't look at Kian. I couldn't look at Evan. The segment ended. I bolted. I called my agent. I'm quitting. Moving to Alaska. Chloe, you genius. I told you to get buzz, not sleep with the Oscar winner. But somehow, your reputation's improving. I hesitated. But he thought I wanted to top him. I explained the typo, the tied-up hands, everything. Chloe, she sighed. Are you emotionally okay? The man is blindingly in love with you. And you like him. You're just too scared to admit it. She hung up. I sank into the couch.
Maybe.
A knock.
Kian.
Are you disgusted by me? His voice was quiet, vulnerable. I know you saw that text, but I was happy. I thought maybe you felt it too. And in the morning, you were just gone. I lied about the responsible part. I don't care. I'll tell the press we played poker all night. Marks? Mosquitoes. If you like Evan, I'll step aside. I'll wish you well. He said so much. I couldn't speak. I'm sorry, I whispered.
I
need to be alone. And I ran. I didn't know why. When he was honest, I just had to escape. I hid. My agent was furious. Chloe, you're the hottest ticket in town. Why are you hiding? I just need a minute. I kept replaying Nina's words.
My past.
The rumors that had clung to me like shadows. Not all of them were lies. Back in school, after Evan left, I was lost. The school assigned me a new lab partner, Sam. Quiet. Wore worn sneakers. Typical nerd.
Brilliant, though.
Helped me with physics. I brought him lunch. One night, he asked me to meet him on the football field. He kissed me. I froze. Shock rooted me to the spot. A flashlight revealed his girlfriend. Popular, cruel. Sam, what are you doing with her? I realized then. She'd been his girlfriend all along. He'd never told me. I had done nothing wrong. Sam panicked. She kissed me. I laughed. It was so absurd. So unfair. No one believed me. Homewrecker. Desperate. Slut. I stopped trying to explain. I stopped listening. I tried telling Evan. Days later, one cold reply. I'm busy. Don't email me again. Not him. His mom. Always protective. Always cruel. It still hurt.
He had a life now.
I had mine. I deleted his contact. When I started acting, I chose a stage name. Chloe Bai. It was self-protection. And on set with Kian, he never treated me as tainted. He shared lunch. Sat beside me.
Protected me.
And yet, I was running from him, too. It finally happened. My agent's voice was almost trembling. Chloe, you're trending again. I raised an eyebrow. Okay. Kian Chun, he's incredible.
He found Sam.
Chloe, just marry him. He's in love with you. I froze. What? I checked my phone. A text. I'm sorry, Chloe. Sam Sue. I opened Twitter. Nina had leaked the old story. But Kian, he had tracked Sam down. He made him record a video. I watched, stunned. Young Sam, 18, awkward and nervous. Chloe. I'm Sam. I'm so sorry. I liked you, and I was a coward. I let you take the fall. I'm sorry. The video jumped to present-day Sam. Older, remorseful. I recorded that back then. I never posted it. I was too scared. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I closed the video. Relief?
None.
Only a hollow sickness in my stomach. I let my agent handle the fallout. My career exploded. Scripts piled up. Every show I went on.
Kian was there.
After one taping, he found me backstage. I never thanked you, he said softly. It's fine, I replied. So, your account really wasn't hacked? No, I admitted. I knew it. Yeah, you always know everything. I heard about Evan. He returned to Europe. I wasn't surprised. He was a free spirit. He was never meant to stay. Epilogue, Evan. I grew up with Chloe. She cried a lot, but she was fierce. Even while sobbing, she'd stand in front of me, shielding me from bullies. She was a puzzle I loved trying to solve. We sat on her roof one summer evening. What do you want to be, Chloe? I asked.
A star. Rich.
Famous. Okay, I said. I'll be a director. I'll go to USC. She laughed, that sharp, beautiful laugh. Then my parents divorced and I left. I told her I was going away. She wished me luck. Mad but silent. I never said goodbye. My mom controlled my contacts, my time. I had no idea what was happening to her. By the time I returned, Chloe was a star. On that show. Shining. Everything I had dreamed she could be. I thought maybe I still had a chance. Childhood sweethearts. But then I saw her. The way she looked at him. Kian Chun. Even when talking to me, I knew she was aware of him. The childhood sweetheart never beats the new guy. I'd thought it was a cliché, but watching her, I understood. I was part of her past, but I had missed the part where she grew up. She wasn't 17 anymore. She had her life, and he was in it. I left.